Hey, what's up, guys? So you guys know what's going on. This is the ban list, of course. We're on Shriek here. Like, they showed us the list, then they took it off, and then they showed us it. You know, it's kind of weird, but, you know, oh well, it is what it is. This is the list unless they take it down again. Who knows, guys? Who knows? But for now, this is the list. Anything can happen, you know, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the list, but you never know, man. Who knows? Anyway, so this is most likely the list. So, anyways, this is like a total crap list. I don't care what anyone says. You know, some people are like, yeah, best format ever, you know? And then they're like, yeah, my windups are going to be so good. You know, well, okay, well, yeah. If you're playing windups, then you're like, yeah. But if you're not playing windups, then this format pretty much sucks. And you're going to have to main triple max C, effect veilers, you know, even DD Crow's a good main deck card now for this crappy format. You know, and then Fiendish Chains, of course, and everything. So those are all going to be very popular cards. Fiendish Chain, Max C, and all that stuff. So yeah, anyway, so this ban list, I'm going to go over it in a minute, but it does not even touch Rabbit at all. Like, I would think that Rabbit was going to get hit. You know, some people were saying, kill the deck, hit Rabbit to 1. You know, I think that's a little too harsh, because, you know, 1 Rabbit, the deck's done. So I was thinking Rabbit should go to 2, just so they don't always freaking open up, hey, I'm going to go Rabbit. Rabbit Logia, first turn. You know, it's so annoying. So I was thinking, you know, Rabbit go to 2, the deck is still playable, but it's just not as consistent. They're not going to open Rabbit every single duel all the time. Derp, derp, derp. So they're not going to do that on you. So anyways, they didn't even touch Rabbit, which is... I'm like, whatever, that's stupid. You know, it should get at least hit to 2, but they didn't do that. They didn't even hit Insectors at all, which they're pretty easy to side against, but, you know, they're still a problem deck. You know, some decks can't, it's like their worst matchup, you know, some decks against Insectors, so that's pretty unfortunate. You know, I thought they would at least hit, you know, something off of them, like hit the Hornet or the Dragonfly or just do something, but they didn't hit it at all. So, alright then, they left them alone. And then windups. Everyone knows the hand loop. If you don't got Max C, you're pretty much going to lose your hand. You know, Pot of Avarice and your hand's gone. And then, you know, that's annoying if they go first and just drop all your whole hand. I mean, that's no fun. So, you know, this format's going to be pretty much like a dice roll format. You're going to have to open up Max C and everything in order to survive. So, yeah. Anyways, I like how they didn't hit windups at all whatsoever. So I was hoping that the Zen Mighty would go to 1. So, you know, the loop is still possible, but, you know, it's just they can't, like, dump your whole hand realistically unless they draw, like, super broken ass WoW hand. So pretty much they can't loop your whole hand if Zen Mighty's at 1 unless they have, like, Pot of Avarice and all this other crap and go ho 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 ho. But, you know, realistically, it won't happen that often if Zen Mighty's at 1. So anyway, they didn't do anything to wind up. Anyway, here's the list. So forbidden cards, Glow Up Bulb, which is a Real Shock, and Spore. Like, I didn't see that coming at all. I mean, like, plants are a good deck, sure, but I mean, they don't seem to be too overpowered in my opinion. I mean, they're a good deck, but it's not like they're too broken. I mean, sure they're good, but they're not like, oh, we should just ban this and kill them. You know, I don't see that. You know, just banning both those cards completely, like, kills plants. They're pretty much done. We won't see them ever again. Yeah, they're pretty much done unless they release some new plant tuners and stuff. But for now, plants are pretty much done. Okay, so Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, banned. Okay, so, you know, I'm okay with that because, you know, it is a pretty strong card. It's kind of hard to bring out, but some decks you can bring it out really easy. But, you know, it's kind of hard to bring out, so I thought it was kind of balanced because, you know, it's level 9, you need 3 monsters to make it. You know, it can get wrecked by an effect failure, Fiendish Chain, whatever, when they try to use the effect. But, so I thought it was kind of balanced, but, you know, they banned it, so I'm okay. I mean, I'm like 50-50 on that one. Like, it should have stayed or it could be banned. I'm like, that's kind of a toss-up, so that one's okay. I'm okay with that one. And then Trap Death Shoot, that's a good ban. That's a good ban. Okay, I am dead sick of Trap Death Shoot all the time. Everyone always opens Trap Death Shoot on me every single time. It's like they go first, and then they're gonna go Trap Death Shoot, and I'll be like, okay, here's my hand. And then, and then it's just downhill from there because they already know your hand. Put back your best card. So it's like, okay. So thank God Trap Dusty got banned. But that was the only good hit on this whole list. Everything else is crap, pretty much. Okay, so restricted cards. We got TG Striker, which is like, okay, what the hell is this? I mean, it's just because of TG agents. I mean, you already are hitting Earth the 1, which pretty much kills the deck, and then you're going to be like, yeah, let's hit Striker 2. Let's just totally own this deck. This deck is never going to be played ever again, TG agents. So they pretty much just wreck TG agents. They're totally done. Totally unplayable. So that's, but they were a big problem in the OCG. They were winning events after event after event for a long stretch before like wind-ups came out, and Insectors before those came out, agents were winning like every event. So that's good for the OCG, but I mean they aren't that popular here in the TCG agents. So whatever. That's for, I mean it's decent I guess for them because it was a big threat over there. Anyway, so semi-restricted. But we got Marshmallow, which is fine with me. I mean, 2 Marshmallows. You can even put that card at 3 because, I mean, no one really runs Marshmallow. I mean, unless you're playing like some like burn decks or something. I don't know. But, I mean, no one really runs it, so it could go to 3 in my opinion. Lumina Lightsworn Summoner. Some people are like, Lightsworns are back, Lightsworns are back. I keep hearing this everywhere. Like, Lightsworns are back. They're never going to be back. They are never going to be back unless they have Charger Light Brigade at 3. Otherwise, they're never going to be back. Because the deck is still dead. It's still inconsistent as hell. Even with 2 Lumina, 2 Necrogarna, 3 JD, the deck is still 100% trash. It's trash. You'll draw bad. It won't beat Rabbit. It won't beat Insectors. It won't beat Windup. It can't beat those decks. The deck is just absolute garbage trash, and it will not win anything. If it does, then the player's a real stacker or something because the deck is total trash. Okay, so next we got Emergency Teleport, which is like Teledad basically, but no one runs that anymore, so it could go to 2. Maybe run like some, there's some psychic decks out there, so show them a little love since yeah, it's whatever. I don't really care. That's fine. It won't impact the format that much. Okay, Sheehan Smoke Signal. 6 Samurais are starting to get a little more popular after they randomly won Mexico. Out of nowhere, no one saw that was coming. So anyway, they get a little more boost. 6 Samurais are still a good deck, so people will still play them. Level Limit Area B could go to 3. It's pretty much a useless card. No one plays it. Torrential Tribute. That's a good card to put back to help against the swarming that we're going to have to go. Torrential should have went to 3 in my opinion, since we're going to have to deal with Rabbit and Windup and all this stuff. So I think Torrential should have went to 3. If they're not going to hit any of that other crap, throw Torrential at 3 because we're going to need 3 damn Torrentials. And I think Starlight Road will be pretty popular this format with Heavy Storm, Torrential, 2 Torrentials, and everything going around, Dark Hole, la 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 la. Yeah. Ultimate Offering, that's for the gadget deck, basically. The gadget offering deck, basically. It was at 2, then it went to 3, then it's back to 2. Just leave it at 2, okay? It's a fine at 2, just leave it at 2. Reborn Tengu. Now this one is kind of weird because this is a TCG exclusive, and it hasn't even been released yet in the OCG, and they're like, oh, let's just hit that to 2 before it even comes out. That's really weird because, I mean, sure the card's good, but I mean, they hit it before it even comes out. Why? I mean, that's kind of random. Why not hit Tour Guide or something if you're going to do that also? Anyway, no longer on the list, Call the Haunted. That's fine, basically. I mean, pretty much the only deck that would run 3 Call the Haunteds would be pretty bad anyway, so no one's going to really run 3 Call the Haunteds, and if they do, the deck's going to be pretty bad that runs 3 of them, so that's fine with me. So overall, the list is pretty junky because it does not solve all of our problems, does not hit windups and sectors or rabbit at all whatsoever. So, we're going to have to go live with this, and we're going to have to all main 3 maxis for the whole format, basically. So, hope you guys liked the video. Just my little rant on the ban list. Yeah, see you later, guys, and we're going to have to deal with this crap for 6 months. All right, bye guys.